In the heart of the busy forest, there was a tiny rat named Rollo, and no one ever listened to him. Until he found something that changed everything, a roar so powerful it shook the trees. Rollo the rat was small, so small that when he spoke, no one even noticed. The rabbits chattered over him, the frogs jumped past him, and the big forest animals, they didn't even glance his way. "Why doesn't anyone listen to me?" Rico sighed. But then, one stormy night, something magical happened. A gust of wind swooshed through the trees, and a glowing feather floated down from the sky, landing right at Rico's tiny paws. "What's this?" Rico whispered, picking it up. The moment his paw touched it, a thunderous, ear-shaking roar erupted from his tiny mouth. The trees shook, the birds scattered, and even the mighty lion woke up with a start. "Who did that?" the lion roared. Rollo blinked. "That was me?" Rollo covered his mouth with his tiny paws. His whiskers twitched, his tail wiggled, and then Rollo giggled uncontrollably. "I have a roar. Me, a tiny little rat. Ooh, what should I do first? Scare a squirrel, surprise a rabbit? Or maybe I'll wake up that grumpy old owl." And with that, he snuck through the fields and across the path that led to a shortcut deep into the forest. He imagined all the fun he could have. "No one will ever ignore me again," he grinned. He roared at the birds. They flew off their branches. He roared at the pond and startled Mr. Frog, who woke up from his nap. Ooh, Rollo was having the time of his life. He felt like the king of the jungle. Wait, what? Who was that? It was the lion. The same lion who had ruled this forest for years. The same lion who had the biggest, scariest, most thunderous roar of all. And now he was staring straight at Rollo. Rollo gulped. He scampered away as fast as he could and crawled into his secret hiding place. When he came out, he saw something rustling in the bushes. There, under the leaves, was a scared little mouse. Then, something inside him changed. "Please, don't roar at me," the mouse squeaked. Rico froze. He had spent his whole life being ignored. But now, was he making others feel small? He gently set the magical feather down and took in a deep breath in and let a deep breath out. "I don't need a roar to be heard," he said. "I just need to say something worth listening to." And from that day on, when Rico spoke, everyone listened. And so, Rico the rat learned something truly powerful. It wasn't the roar that made him strong. It wasn't the magic feather that made others listen. It was his words. Because true power isn't about being the loudest. It's about saying something worth listening to. Rico may have been small, but his voice mattered. And so does yours. Now, before you go, did you spot the hidden golden cheese in today's story? If you found it, leave a comment below with a cheese emoji. Or just say, "I found it." So Rico knows you're part of his mighty little crew. And here's something to think about. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Think of a time when you felt unheard. What would you say if you knew people were truly listening? maybe today is the day to say it, because your voice matters. And if you love stories that make you think, smile, and dream, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss the next adventure. See you soon in another magical tale.